My neighbor called CPS on everyone with kids, so I made sure she'd never call anyone again. Brenda moved in 3 months ago with her perfect lawn and judgmental stare. Within weeks, she'd reported the Gonzalez family for letting their toddler play in the sprinkler. Too much noise, she claimed. Then came the Johnsons. Their crime was having a teenager who practiced guitar after school. Somehow, that constituted neglect in Brenda's twisted mind. I watched from my kitchen window as caseworkers trudged up driveways, clipboards in hand, investigating families whose only sin was existing near Brenda's property line. The stress was destroying my neighbors. Lucia Gonzalez started having panic attacks. The Johnsons' son stopped playing music entirely. When Brenda knocked on my door, I knew my turn had come. "Your daughter rides her bike without a helmet," she announced, chin raised like she'd caught me dealing drugs. "Children need proper supervision." My 8-year-old daughter Penny had been riding safely in our fenced backyard. Brenda had apparently climbed onto something to peer over our 6-foot privacy fence. "She's in our yard," I said calmly. "Neglect is neglect," Brenda sniffed. "I've already made the call." That night, I started documenting everything. Brenda's daily routine, her habits, her visitors. What I discovered was fascinating. The woman who spent her days reporting imaginary child abuse was running an illegal daycare from her garage. No license, no background checks, no safety measures. 23 children cycled through her cramped garage each week while their unsuspecting parents worked. She charged cash only, kept no records, and had installed thick blackout curtains so no one could see inside. The same woman demanding helmet laws for backyard bike rides was cramming toddlers into a space with exposed electrical outlets and no emergency exits. I contacted the state licensing board anonymously, providing photos of overcrowded conditions and fire code violations. Then I called the IRS about her unreported income. For good measure, I reached out to several parents explaining why their childcare costs were suspiciously low. The investigation moved swiftly. Inspectors found 37 safety violations, including mold, inadequate supervision ratios, and expired medications being administered without parental consent. The IRS discovered she'd been evading taxes on over $80,000 in annual unreported income. But the real revelation came when investigators found her journals. Pages and pages documenting every family in the neighborhood, noting when parents left for work, which children were home alone, and detailed plans for correcting parenting she deemed inadequate. The woman who terrorized our street with false CPS reports was actually operating an underground surveillance network, using the daycare as cover to monitor families and manufacture complaints. When they arrested her, I was watering my front garden. Penny rode her bike in circles on our driveway, helmet-free and laughing. Several neighbors gathered to watch as Brenda was led away in handcuffs, her perfect facade finally cracking. "Mommy," Penny called out, "why is that lady crying?" "Sometimes people who hurt others end up hurting themselves," I replied, watching Brenda disappear into the police car. The Gonzalez family is planning a block party next month. The Johnson's son has resumed guitar practice, and his music drifts beautifully through our evening air. Our neighborhood feels peaceful again. As for Brenda, she won't be making any more calls. Her phone privileges were revoked along with her freedom when she was sentenced to 18 months for child endangerment, tax evasion, and harassment. Sometimes the best way to protect children is to stop the people who weaponize their protection.